Hello, Delmarva. I'm Glenn Subers from Harrington Raceway and Casino here at WBOC's historic Studio D. Delmarva Life starts right now.
It is Wednesday, May 23rd. I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm Jimmy Hoppa. Welcome to Delmarva Live from historic Studio D. And by the way, thank you to our audience who came in today. Appreciate you guys being here.
You may notice our set looks a little different today.
It's amazing to me how different it makes it look.
Yeah, we have some red, white, and blue in here. We've got this flag here.
Official Memorial Day theme going on today. A lot of events going on all over the peninsula. We've been talking for the last several days how it's the fourth Monday of May now. It's been that way since '71. Before that, it was always May 30th. So there's a lot of things that are going on. Actually, I guess you could say all through the weekend into
Monday.
Monday, all the way through. One of those actually is going on in Berlin. They've got a lot of things that are going on there. You know, first off, we want to share this picture that we had gotten from Dover. This is of a dignified transfer that was going on there as one of our troops came back home. Just wanted to share that with you real quick since we've been sharing pictures all week this week. I love this picture. This one is one of those that just really reaches out and grabs you.
Well, it really lets you, visualize and see what all of this is about.
I'm glad they finally allowed us to take pictures there, because for the longest time that was a very private moment, understandably so.
Yeah.
But this is something that everybody needs to see.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, there's a lot of salutes going on. There's a lot of, I hesitate to use the word celebrations, but it kind of what's going on. One of those things in Berlin that's going on is going to be salutes at Curtis, Fuchs, New Bethel, Pulitz, and St. Paul cemeteries in Berlin by the American Legion Color Guards. Going to have a parade, of course. I think it's going to be Monday morning at 11 o'clock from Stephen Decatur Middle through Flower Street. Going to end up at the Bay Street intersection if you want to go out to that. And they're going to have gospel readings, face painting, games, whole bunch of yard sales and everything. So all that's happening in Berlin.
Yeah, all kinds of festivities throughout the day. Like you said, the face paintings and all of that. Also, Heritage Weekend takes place this weekend at Governor Ross Plantation and Mansion in Seaford. It's the 5th annual Heritage Weekend. The Seaford Chamber partners with the Seaford Historical Society to bring you a unique area history related event.
150th anniversary of the Civil War.
Wow.
They're going to have reenactors there. It's going to be a great time, a wonderful experience for old and young alike. Entertainment, food vendors, mansions, car shows, whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
Oh, and a prayer breakfast as well.
Great.
That's going to be Sunday morning, 9 o'clock, prepared and hosted by, and I know I'm not going to say it right, but I'm going to give it the best shot I got. Iglesia Camino de Esperanza de Seaford. If I said that wrong, I'm sorry. Anyway, in Seaford, it's going to be the 26th and 27th at the Governor Ross Plantation and Mansion and all that stuff. If you want more information, there's the number to call, including how to say it right, 302-629-9690.
Now, of course, there's plenty of Memorial Day events going on all weekend, and we are going to get to those events later on in the show.
Yeah.
Because we could spend all day.
And please take the kids.
Yes.
Teach them. Let them see what this is all about.
Yeah.
That's important. As a matter of fact, there's a fundraiser that's going on. Actually, it doesn't have to do with Memorial Day, but it's a fundraiser that's going on, and that's going to kick off our Hot Topics this afternoon. It's going to be at Mojo's in Salisbury. It's for local attorney Colleen Jennings.
Yes.
Just been diagnosed with a brain tumor.
A brain tumor. She has no insurance since she just opened her practice, so kind of in a precarious situation. Yeah, but there's going to be the fundraiser. It's from 11 a.m. to midnight. Mojo's donating 25% of all food sales to Colleen and her medical expenses, plus Test Kitchen.
Yes.
Is going to be there.
They're going to be there as well.
It's a band that's near and dear to our heart. Here are the details right there. Mojo's, of course, at 213 East Main Street in Salisbury. If you'd like to help or if you need some more information, there's a number we would love for you to call us, 410-546-1750.
Kicked off 11 o'clock this morning, going on now, going until midnight tonight. So once the show is done, then we'll let you go. Go out and have a fun time this evening. Stay here, though, for now.
Yeah, and enjoy Test Kitchen.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a note from a viewer, speaking of fundraisers, we got a note from a viewer about a fundraiser that's happening next weekend, the weekend of June 2nd. It's a Hunt for a Cure community scavenger hunt. Now, this sounds like a whole lot of fun. It's to benefit breast cancer, of course. What's going on is you ever been on a scavenger hunts where you like take your camera and you get a list of things that you need to find, and you take pictures of them, and then you have to take the pictures all back to the starting line again, and that's how you do it. Well, Wendy Reel and Lori Dalton are participating in a 3-day 60-mile walk that's going to kick off in Philadelphia. It's not until next fall, but they have to raise a lot of money to take part in this. Yeah, because the money from that event goes to breast cancer research. Lori is a teacher. She's a mother, a grandmother, and a teacher in the Seaford School District.
Okay.
She's also a 3-year breast cancer survivor.
Hey, congratulations.
So, yeah, congratulations to her. It's going to be, here's the information if you want to participate. It's going to be Saturday, June 2nd at Station 7 in Laurel, right there on 13. Check-in time is 4:30 to 5 p.m. and then thereafter is when it all starts. If you want some more information, 302-841-1300. They're doing it in teams of 4. So you can put together a team. Right. It costs $70 for a team. But if you don't have a team, for $20 you can enter and they'll put you on a team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but there's great prizes. They're even having prizes for the most creative costumes, because the teams are encouraged to wear costumes when they do it. It just sounds like a whole lot of fun, and for a good cause, of course.
You need to be a part of that.
Yeah.
This was a fascinating. There is no lack of things for you to do this weekend. Let's be perfectly clear about that. I found this amazing. I didn't know about this until yesterday, I guess. Yeah. When our chief meteorologist Dan Satterfield sent this out. Students from Wycomico County's Thinking and Doing program, or TAD, that's what they call it, were on a field trip to Assateague Island. And what they did, well, it's all part of a 3-month interdisciplinary unit called Investigating Climate Science. It spans science, it goes through math, it includes economics, it includes government, the whole 9 yards. The program has its critics claiming it has a political bias. But they were featured in magazine Scientific American. This is huge.
Yeah, it is.
The teachers of the program say they're working to keep the program balanced by avoiding terms like global warming and stuff. But the fact that they did this and everything that they were going through in their experiments and their learning process made it to Scientific American.
Yeah.
So that was...
It's a great deal. That's a great program, the Thinking and Doing program. Yeah. Nancy Rowe was the teacher they quoted in that story. And my daughter was in that program at North Elementary. Great program. Wow. And Nancy was her teacher. So yeah, good for them. That's great.
That's awesome. Great job, guys.
And they want to make sure everybody knows it's not a political thing. It's just, you know, we're learning things in a broader spectrum. You know, it's not just environmental science. It's everything globally together. It all interconnects. So.
It's just different now. That was great. That's perfect.
Well, we want to say good luck, speaking of kids and competitions, to a couple of teams of Milton Elementary School students. They are competing in a competition today. It's called Meaningful Economics. It happens today in Georgetown. This right here is Mrs. Harrington's 3rd grade team. More than 60 students from across Sussex County will compete by solving problems, creating new products, and presenting before a panel of judges. So in addition to Mrs. Harrington's team, there's a 4th grade team and a 5th grade team going to that competition. Now think about that for a second. 3rd graders competing in an economics competition. I don't even know if I could do that.
Did you ever do anything like that before? I mean, I can remember going out to the swing set and that was it.
Yeah.
That was my community involvement, was the swing set.
Certainly not.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. Also, wanted to mention, and make sure that I got the right thing here, because we were going to talk about them, and then we wanted to go ahead and mention the older students. Did I get this right, Annie? We're going to talk about what's happening. Okay, what happened in Annapolis with, when are they officially termed plebes? Is it before they climbed the monument or after? Well, anyway, over in Annapolis, what they did was, there it is, they greased the obelisk, 21-foot obelisk, and 50 pounds of lard on it.
Oh my goodness.
And the students finally made it to the top. 19-year-old Andrew Craig of Tulsa, took him a little over 2 hours to get up there and replace the Dixie Cup hat with the midshipman's cover, but they got it done. They started this back in 1940. Climbing up the Herndon Monument. I can get it. I can get it. I can get it.
There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. Yeah, it's such a tough program at the U.S. Naval Academy, and it's so much. You know, those students are such brilliant minds and everything, and this is the last hurrah, I guess,
one
for
of the
them.
stupid things you get to do when you go through everything that they've gone through. So congratulations to them. And this was something else that. Saw this morning, and this kind of struck me because it's something you take for granted now.
Yeah.
And I know I remember it. You may remember it. I don't know. When everything first started, and the reason that you had kids was that so they would go across the room and change the channel for you. But then there's this guy, and his name was Eugene Poly. This is Eugene here. Eugene Poly, the reason Lisa was holding that, Eugene is the one who invented the original wireless remote for your television. And actually, Annie, our producer, found this old commercial. Listen to this.
The one big feature that sets it apart is an amazing new wireless wizard electronic remote control.
Oh my goodness.
Now that's the wireless wizard. I think that was a brand name. This is the actual Flashmatic.
It looks like a gun.
It does, doesn't it? And what you did was you aimed at different parts of your TV screen to control different things like channel and volume and things like that. And that is the first wireless remote. Anyway, Eugene Poly, he died over the weekend at a Chicago hospital at the age of 96.
Thank you, Eugene, for all that you've done. You've really saved me a lot of trips to the TV. Our kids don't even know. You know what's funny? Our kids don't even know. We tell them, I remember when we had to go up and turn the dial, and there were three channels. 3 channels.
And they say, UHF, what was that?
Yeah, that was back when, you know, MTV had music videos, you know, back in the dark ages.
Way back
yonder.
Then. There's some scientists that are all excited about a thing that is coming up. There's been a lot of sunspot activity. There's actually a Norwegian. Look at this.
Isn't that beautiful?
You've seen Aurora Borealis, or at least videos. This guy, this is a Norwegian guy, he put together this, this video to make everybody aware that 2013 is expected to be extremely active when it comes to solar flare stuff. Now, this is called celestial lights. And
it's high speed.
Yeah, it's sped up a little bit. Yes,
yeah.
It's a very long video actually, but it's actually beautiful the whole thing through what you see, and it's just to make you aware. In 2013, you're going to see a lot of this, and it's not just going to be the extreme far north. These things are actually going to be coming south far enough that you and I can see them.
We might be able to see the Aurora Borealis.
The Aurora Borealis, because of all this
cool.
activity that's going on in 2013.
Now I have to ask you, is it because we have this job and we're talking about daily events and things like that, or are we seeing more things like this, like solar eclipses? And I just feel like I'm seeing a lot more stories about these strange
I think we're seeing more.
You think so?
I really do.
What does that mean, Jimmy?
Well, let's see. We've only got about 45 minutes left in the show, so we'll have to save that for another show because this could go on for a while.
I just
wondered. A lot of things are changing.
Hey, have you ever worn Uggs?
I can say with confidence.
No.
No,
you never wore me Uggs.
I don't know what I
think a lot of women have worn Uggs and still do wear Uggs. I know I love my Uggs. Well, guess what? If you're getting married, there's a pair of Uggs for you.
No.
Yeah, if you don't want to boogie the night away and you're blister-inducing Stort's Weitzmans or whatever, you have a new non-stiletto option for your big day wedding
These
Uggs.
Are wedding Uggs?
These are wedding Uggs. Isn't that pretty, that iridescent look there?
I don't know if I would have gone with pretty.
Yeah, pretty interesting. Well, guess what tonight is? Tonight we find out. Yes.
Okay, good.
We find out whether Jessica Sanchez or Philip Phillips will be the next American Idol tonight on Fox. It's a 2-hour-plus episode on Fox. Before the winner's crowned there's the 2 finalists right there. It's going to be one of them. Before they're crowned, Rihanna and last year's Idol winner Scott McCreery will perform. That's tonight on American Idol on Fox 21.
It's a 2-hour?
2 hours. Show? They said 2-hour plus.
2-hour plus?
Yeah, 2-hour plus.
We're done when we're done, okay? Just deal with it. So that'll be great. That's going to be tonight. Well, still to come on Delmarva Life, Memorial Day edition, a red, white, and blue salute to our troops. Our next guest is going to tell us about a huge Harrington event that's free for the entire family.
Plus, treats for your tresses ahead of this weekend. We'll tell you how to protect your hair from the sun with items found in your kitchen.
You said treats for our tresses. Plus, Brian's outside having a ball with beach balls. Brian?
I literally am having a ball. You know, Jimmy and Lisa, when you think about beach balls, you probably think about the ones that are this size, but did you know
They actually get much bigger than that. Let's take a look at this. When we come back, more about the business behind these beach balls, plus how you can get your hands on them. Stay with us. You're watching Delmarva Life. We will be right back. I lost a beach.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future, and Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897.